Okay, so before we get into this video, I want to just make sure everybody knows that it's sponsored by Mychicwigs. They send me little gift packages each month. I like them, I open them up and I get so excited. Yes, and they sent me this full lace wig, and it was dyed by Melissa J23, so it did come as like a 1B slightly jet black, and she dyed it to this color. But if you're looking for something affordable, yeah, I feel like for one, they're very affordable. Second of all, the actual texture of the hair and the way this wig takes to dye and blonde so quickly. I'm going to put all Melissa Jade's information down below as well, so that you can purchase, or you can go and hit her up if you need to do any kind of color or custom colors. And is there anything else I was gonna say? What, Beach? What you gonna say? What you trying to say? Okay, clearly nothing. I was thinking that maybe I'll do a little story time. I don't know whether I want to straighten this hair or I want to put some curls in it. But just because I've never done curls, I think maybe I should just see what it looks like if I put some curls in it. Way soon. So like this was like, oh, I can't wait to like take some pictures with them and stuff like that, because the color is beautiful. The color is sweet. Just how about I do the story time? I'll talk about what was online. Okay, let me do a story time. Okay, you have to understand that this story time, yeah, is not to shade anybody. It's just to like let people know, like, because of lately, yeah, I have really been getting these questions of like marriage and stuff. And there's a few things that scare me when it comes to marriage, because there's a few people that I know that are married, and it's just, honestly, it's a bit crazy like how some men still behave after being married. First of all, this is taken really good to the curls. The curls are really, wow, they're really yummy. Me and my girls, we went out, right? We go to this party, we go out, la la la, cool, whatever. I reach there now, yeah, I see one nice looking boy. Like, wow. But the thing is, we were looking at each other because we seem like we've seen each other before. It wasn't more of like it wasn't this, oh, you're sexy, I'm sexy. And by the way, this was a few years ago. It was still like during Grace Ajilore times. However, it was still very, very early. So when he said, yeah, you look familiar, I thought he meant I look familiar as in like he's seen me on social media and blah blah blah. So I think, alright, cool, you know me from social. Alright, boom. I can't describe what the guy looks like, because if I describe it, you'll know who it is. Like, people will know who it is. So basically, I leave that place now, yeah, and then he asked me for my number, and I'm like, alright, cool. Gave him my number. We were speaking on the phone. He's like trying to get me to meet him. Let's just say, yeah, he lives in Birmingham, right? He lives in Birmingham now, and he works in London. He's saying, yeah, that you know, come down, come and meet me. Let's do cinema. Let's do whatever. But I've always found an excuse. Like, I'm always like excusing going. Like, I'm just like, I don't really want to go. Like, I don't know. I'm one of them people that like it takes long to take me out because I'm just really feisty. Really feisty, like. And I like my house and I like my bed, so I'm really not the one to just be outside all the time. I was seeing another guy. I was seeing one guy, not boyfriend and girlfriend, just like dating, not even, no plata, no hanky-panky, no I've seen your vagina or anything like that, no. He was just someone that I was dating, like going out with, going dinners with, like, you know what I mean? And that was about it. So basically, as we started dating, yeah, I started like looking on his social media like more often. Like, I would just check his social. So I'm there looking on the boy's social media one day, and then I see that the guy was friends with the person I was dating at the time. So I click on the guy that moved to me that day. I clicked on his profile, and I'm just snooping down his page, snooping down his Instagram, and then I see a comment from a girl. Oh my gosh, yeah, something in-law. So let's call them Billy and Frank. Billy is the one from Birmingham, and Frank is the one that I was actually going on dates with. And I now found out that both of them are friends, okay? So as I was doing my snooping, I then see that Frank was now writing on Billy's Instagram saying different kind of story, and then one girl now wrote in-law. So then I'm just snooping, investigating gadget. I said, what's going on here? How's your husband, all this and all that. So I clicked the girl's picture, and then I fucking know the girl. Is this not who? So then I've clicked her picture, her Instagram, yeah, she's accepted. And I've gone down through the pictures and everything. And I'm like, then you now see the boy from Birmingham and her children all over the girl's page, yeah. And I'm like, guys are fucking dogs, man. Like, do you know why I say that? Yeah, because like I'm trying to do two things at the same time, and my brain doesn't work that fast. Because of the way he tried to, like, he was conversing with me, how he was trying to like get me to meet up with him, how he was trying to like talk to me and everything, yeah. Like, this guy made it out, like, he's like, he even said to me, like, I don't have no children, I don't have no wife, I don't have no nothing. So he's going on like he's single. My man's going on like he's single, you know. So I'm like, wow, like, you're really doing bits and bobs, yeah. So I didn't want to explain anything because I felt, because I know the girl, yeah, I felt like it was weird. And you know what? Then everything started to, literally, the moment I saw her page, yeah, everything now came back to me on where I saw him. So I was like, oh, it just came pew, 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 pew. And just came into my brain. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. I had met him one time before, yeah. And she introduced me to him as her husband. But it was years before that. And I just remember his face, but I did not know, and I didn't remember that it was the same person. And that really, I'm not going to lie to you, it really bugged me, because I was thinking, imagine I was a dumbo. Imagine I was a dumbo now, and then I went to lips him, or I went and maybe I liked him. Maybe I'm not even a dumbo, but maybe I actually liked him, and I thought, oh, this guy's nice. Or what I say about people with good looks, I don't give a shit. Good looks and all that. Trust me, these niggas, yeah, will come and lie, bruv. That's how you just end up in McDonald's. One would have just been like, Grace, yeah, but I'm sure you knew, blah, blah, blah. There was a reason why I didn't want to meet up with that boy. There's a reason why, because every time I tried to meet up with him, I just wouldn't go. Like, I just couldn't go, or I just wouldn't go. There was always a reason why I wasn't going there. I couldn't believe it. Like, to think here that like he was somebody, and he's very, believe it or not, he's like, I can't even say much about it, but the message that I was trying to say here is that, like, you know, it can't ever really be your fault. Like, sometimes people just lie and chat shit and then put you in predicaments that you weren't even supposed to be in the first place. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're single. Everything came up that day, yeah. Then I was at my auntie's house, and my auntie was like, are you gonna say anything? And I was like, no. To this day, I have not said anything. And now, like, but the thing is, it's so mad, yeah, because like when she's got events and stuff, I never go. It'd be so awkward. And imagine, how did I block him, yeah? Like, I blocked him from WhatsApp, and he re-added me. He added me, and I was thinking, does this guy still not know? Like, the fact that I actually know your wife? Like, and these guys are disgusting. They don't care. That's how you go and be sleeping with people, and you be moving to other girls when you have a wife and child at home. It actually just makes me feel sick. Like, and that's another thing that makes me scared about marriage, because marriage, yeah, is supposed to be like a long lasting, you know, thing that two people share with each other. You're not supposed to like be cheating on your fucking wife, bro, when you got kids, man. And she's, oh my god, what killed me, yeah, is that when on the page, yeah, she was just talking like, oh, my husband is the best husband in the world, like, he looks after us so well, like, I've never had to ever. And I'm thinking, the worst thing in my life, yeah, the worst thing, if a man ever does that to me, yeah, where that everybody knows that you're a fucking dog, yeah, and I'm the only one that doesn't know that you're dirty, that's the shit that's gonna hurt me, because that's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. She's out here showing love, and you know, because it's her husband, you know, you're just out there saying all these amazing things about this man, and he's out there, he's cheating on you. Like, That's disgusting to me, and I have no respect. I have no respect at all for any guy that does such. Like, and this is another thing that scares me. It scares the life out of me, yeah, when it comes to like marriage and all that, because like for me, like I have to make sure that the person is like a forever situation. Like, I'm not out here trying to like just be married for a few seconds, or be married because like people are watching me and they're expecting me to be like some idol. No, like I have to be in the right situation. This person has to make me feel like I'm a queen, the queen that I bloody am. I'm not gonna just stay with somebody as well because, like, you know, maybe I've got kids with them. And that's why I said is another thing that's important for those of us that do not have children at the moment. Like, not saying that it's bad that, you know, if anybody has kids outside of like anything, because things happen. That could even happen to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can have kids anytime, any time in your life you can have children. But I just feel like it's very important that if you have control of it now, then just, you know, be careful. That's what I'm trying to do. Be careful with who you're doing things with, and be careful with who you're sharing intimate moments with and sharing your life with and stuff. Because, I beg you, this is how people will just make you end up where you're going to end up. For me, it's like, I just take it day by day. I stay strong about it. But yeah, that's a big thing for me that, like, I'm just like, no, when it comes to marriage, yeah, like, marriage is so deep for me, like, so I wouldn't want my man to be out here making me look like that. Like, and the fact that it's like, it's like, I feel like he knows, like, he must know that, like, I know your girlfriend. I mean, I know your wife. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're not tight friends, but do you know what I mean? Because if you're my tight friend, I would have obviously known who exactly your man is, but we're not tight friends. We're like, we're a bit distant. And I don't see her often as well. So, but it didn't occur to me. Even on that day, it didn't occur to me. I was still sitting down like, huh? I was still like, what? I was still like, what is going on? What do you mean? Like, guys can be mad. Guys can be mad, and a lot of them don't deserve you. Like, they really don't. My hair and stuff so seriously. So seriously. So now, right about now, yeah, I take my beauty very seriously, okay? But this, like, it's put me off, like, because I need to make sure, like, we all need to make sure that whoever we're bringing in our lives here are not a fucking embarrassment. Like, and a lot of girls know it as well. Like, they know that their man does it, and they just deal with it. But it's like, I feel I'm a firm believer that, you know, if a guy shows you who he is, he's probably shown you those signs from early, but we choose to ignore it. Like, I will not ignore it. Trust me. I will not ignore it. I'll not come in here and come and be doing slavery for somebody because what? I've got... Get lost, man. This life is for the living. Watching some movie, yeah, and then I saw the way they just put someone's body in a... like, to get cremated. And from that day, I said to myself, yeah, if it doesn't make me happy, I don't want it. If it doesn't bring me money, I don't want it. If it's negativity, I don't want it. I must be happy. Like, trust me, when you think about it, in this life, yeah, you'll be so shocked the way time just flies, yeah, and you don't want to look back at your 20s or look back at your 30s. Oh, I didn't do the right thing. Like, nah, man, I want to be out here living my best life. You might not even understand. You might not understand, like, why is Grace like that? Why does she behave like that? It's fine. You don't have to behave it. You don't need to understand what I'm doing. Just know that I'm happy. Do you know what I mean? Like, and if that's how you feel as well, then I'm happy for you too. You know, nobody should really be caring what people are doing with their lives. It's not nobody's business. And by the way, this hair is bomb. This hair is so bomb. Like, I'm just looking at it like, wow, you're really doing bits, you know. I'm just curling the ones that are just looking a little bit like, they're looking a little bit sad. They're looking a bit sad because, you know, I kind of just ran my fingers through it. Like, I actually hate people that curl hair, yeah, and they just leave it like that. That pisses me off. Like, when people curl their hair and just leave it like single like that, it makes me feel sick. Go somewhere. I'm not going anywhere. But yeah, like, just marriage is like, for me, it's like a big fat beautiful union, and I just feel like you know, I would hate for people to know that about my man as well. Like, I would hate for people to know that, like, I have a man and he's out here cheating on me. Do you know? Just like, I would hate that. That's just embarrassing. And we need to start learning that we're better than that. Like, us women, we're better than that. We deserve to be treated like queens. We deserve to be treated like princesses. Like, we don't deserve to be cheated on. Like, I hate the fact that some people feel like that's okay. Like, you know, if someone does that to you, it's okay. You know, men cheat. Like, don't accept it. I just don't. I can't personally, I can't accept it. I won't stand for it. I'd rather be alone than be, you know, being with a man that cheats on me and is embarrassing me outside. Like, I would rather just be by myself, because at the end of the day, it's not by force. You can't tell me you're happy. And this is how people catch things. Like, the man goes outside, sleeps with someone, comes home, and then you've got STD, you've got chlamydia, you've got gonorrhea. Can you imagine? Like, all this kind of things. Like, I just actually rebuke it for my life, because I'm not in anybody's mood. I'm not in anybody's mood. But yeah, let me know if you liked this. Let me know if you like this color or the other one. This was cute. This was a cute little fun video, and I did it in such a quick time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Remember, you and only you are important, and you should deserve to be treated like a princess and a queen. Let the church say amen. Let the church say amen. Come on! Come on! What's it smile? What's it smile? Ah, but you let me out. Come on. Locked up, they won't let me out, but you let me out. Yeah. Come on.